Good evening, everyone. I was going to say good morning. Lucky I didn't. So welcome, hello. I like to start on time. I'm just finishing a few notes that I haven't done yet. Cool. So hopefully everyone's well today. There's a few things I wanted to run through, and I'll have to remind people about it. I'm going to try this next week on Instagram. Okay, so Instagram seems to work easier as a live to invite people, and I just thought I'd give it a go next week. So Wednesday 8 o'clock next week will be on Instagram. I'll do a post on this page to give you the link to my Instagram page. I may even run both and have different days. I'm not sure yet. Number 1. 2, what a week with the eclipse, full moon and all of that. Up and down, my head was really itchy. Felt like there were things crawling in it, and I was just all more awakening spirit stuff and all that. Hey Kate, and hey, sorry, I'm off track now. I've got to stop talking to people. So yeah, busy week, lots of changes, lots of development, more progression in, well, everyone I've spoken to that is intuitive or psychic have all gone through a pretty cool, well, I think it's cool. Whether people have a good time or bad time, it doesn't really matter. It's really cool because it's all moving forward in the world. So that is cool. Yeah, some days were crap, but that's fine. Book progress. Tomorrow I should have the edited version. I don't know if I need to do any work from that, but the book Emotional Resilience will be published and printed in September. Available on the 7th of September at the Gold Coast Expo. September's pretty busy for me. I've got the 7th of September at the Gold Coast. Actually, it's at Logan. So I'll be at the Business Expo there. I'm also in Adelaide at an expo at the Wellbeing Expo. I'm not sure what it's called. On the 22nd and 23rd of August. So I'm taking bookings if you're in Adelaide for that. I'll be doing readings. I'll also be on stage for the first time ever as doing live readings from there. So that is pretty exciting for me. I wanted to ask, is there anything that people want more of in these lives, or do you just want me to do readings and stop talking about whatever? I'll still talk about whatever. And, well, that's about it. So, busy night, busy week, busy times, just my life, 5 kids, busy house. So, welcome. Who would like a reading? Jump on, say hello, give me a reading, and I can go from there while I get sorted out. I think Beck was going to come on. I think she posted, I know she's out for dinner, Katrina. She may come on, so I just wanted, if she comes on, if she doesn't, Katrina, I just want to let you know that tonsillitis and all that, sending you love and light and energy, and anyone who feels the same, they can just say her name, Katrina Spencer. That will help her lift her energy levels for being sick and things like that at the time. So cool. Tracy, I know you've had one before, but I will, oh, why can't I invite you? Okay. All right, that's changed. For some reason, I can't invite you to the chat, and I don't know why. That's a bit bizarre. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure. Have you been on my live or did you just get a private? I can't remember. Or you couldn't get on before. And that's why you did a private. I'm not sure. Can you let me know? Yeah, I'm not sure either. I know I've done a reading with you, but that's all I remember. Let me just adjust this screen a bit. So does anyone, how many people we got? 4. What is it? 8:06. So what else can I tell you right now? Gone through that. So couldn't get on before. Yeah. Have you updated your phone? You can try that. But Instagram it. Yes. Yeah, cool. So that's where that was from. And I think you wanted an update from that. Obviously, I can't get you on. But how is that all going? Are you following through what I've suggested for you to do? And has that helped and things like that? If you want to type it in now, or that's okay. So Tracy, whether you're thinking a lot now, but your head's going like a million miles as well as mine at the moment. So just remember to breathe, sit back. Oh, that's right, in the hospital. I remember. So I still feel you're a bit anxious about that. I think I said 1 week or 3 or 4 weeks, what was going to happen. So, cool. I just tapped into your lower back or mid back, and now there's energy going to that area where it wasn't before. So, I don't really need you as a live, but it just helps me and helps everyone else. But instead of the energy not going to that area, now it's going to that area. So now it's actually healing and doing some support for your back to give you more feeling, and you should actually feel more feeling, soonish than later. So you are progressing with that, just to let you know. So keep going. Hopefully you did that drawing and other things that I said as well. It feels like you have, but it doesn't hurt to do it anymore. So I was just checking the time. So yeah, any more information on that, Tracy, let me know. Hi Heather, hi Kevin. So I don't think I've seen you on here, Kev. Did you want a quick reading by chance? Fantastic. Good work. So if anyone doesn't know what a script is, in short, a script is writing down how we want to feel, how we want to be, and not with any egotistic at all, but to who we want, what we want, and how we want to feel in life. So if you want to walk outside and see the ocean and breathe in the fresh, crisp air to sparken your day, to ignite your flame inside, that's what you'd write. And then every day you'd do that and read the script and go through those rituals, I guess, that actually happens. So, but unless you write the script and know what you want, how you want to get it, how you want to feel when you have it, nothing really changes, does it? So the first step is the awareness. The next one is to take action. All right. If you don't take action, nothing changes, and you're living on hope, or you're going around in circles. I've been grading myself too very much. Fantastic. Cool. I'm really excited today and really talking really fast, but I'll just slow down. So if anyone gets excited too much, that's all it takes. Really good to close your eyes, disconnect from the world, and just breathe and go within, feel your body, and over time it can happen that quickly. Like, what was that, 3 seconds or something? I know I'm talking fast again, but I'm used to talking fast. So I am not sure if anyone else wants a reading, because there's only a few people on here at the moment. Kevin, Heather, if you're still on here, did you want a quick reading? Just make a comment and I can invite you to the chat. Otherwise, if anyone has any questions as such in general, please ask. So I guess where I was today, I've been listening to a few podcasts and things like that, and forgot the benefits of listening to other spiritual teachers and things like that. And although you might know a lot of things, there's a lot that you also don't know. You can never know everything. So cool. I will cool. So Heather, I can't add you, but I will try and read you without coming on. All right, is that okay? And you can just type. So just take in 3 breaths, Heather, and I'll see if I can tune in. So I first picked up no, all good. So Heather, I felt a lot of activity back of the neck, back of the head, sorry. I'm not quite sure if it's not sure what direction you want to go in, and you're like beating your head, or you're working really hard and feels like you're not getting anywhere. Does it feel like one of those? Because there's also a bit of tension in your shoulders, but it's the thinking that I keep getting, and it's the back of the head, which could be visual. And so let me know. So was it any of those, Heather? Can you let me know? In a situation. Okay. I think, have I given you a reading? I think I have. I can't remember. So I was just tapping in. And as I've shared before, when we eat food, it gives ourselves energy. Our soul's energy for our body comes in our left hand, goes to our heart, goes to where we need it, and we release that our right. All right? So tapping into that, your energy is coming in and going up nicely, but it's not going up towards your head to... it feels like your soul is separated to your thinking. So you've got your logical and your spiritual side. There's a bit of a separation there. Cool. That's okay. All right. Where are they? I'll just get a card. So, these are just some oracle cards, and if you can see that picture, Heather, and basically it's a message saying, I see you at one with the qualities of the divine, manifesting them here upon the earth. Okay, cool. So that's what I was feeling, but I didn't know how to describe it. It just feels like the energy is going in and out, but it's not going up to your brain, if that makes sense. So, what did I ask? Are you spiritual, or how spiritual or intuitive as such are you? Question. Because I feel that you are. I just want to check what your thoughts of it are. Cool. Yep. So I get that, and that's what that card is all about. All right. I just repeat it. I see you at one with the qualities of the divine, manifesting them here upon earth. All right. So, I'm not sure if you know, but when we're 8, we go through our brain upgrade. That's where the top half of our brain, it's our emotional brain, starts getting developed. And then it happens again between 13 and 17. At 13 and 17, every single neurological pathway in our brain gets regrown, redeveloped. And that's why when you ask teenagers, they think that they know everything, because every single neurological pathway gets regrown. And it all gets intertwined, and all the dendrites and dandelion, I can't remember what they're called, they all get rewired. Hey, Brandon. So, as for misfiring of the brain and things like that, that I can kind of sense, you can change that. I truly believe that, because we go through that already between 13 and 15. Can I ask when you had that? Because it feels like it was before that. Or is this a new thing? It feels like it was before, like that 13, like 12 or something like that. Do you know, Heather, at all? Okay. So, if you know much about energy, I'm not sure as such, but if you can sit with yourself and channel the energy, bring it in, and what energy you feel like you want to go with. I've got white is what came up straight away. Bring in your left hand, make it go straight up to your head, and navigate through your brain of what area you think that it's misfiring as such, and then go to heal that area. Like it feels like it's right in that area there. I probably should draw a picture. Okay, cool. Sorry to hear that. So I'm not saying that's cool, but thank you for acknowledging that. So he is with you. He's I don't know what his name is, but I had Gavin come in quickly. Whether that's his name, I'm not sure. He tells me he sends you love every day. It seems like you talk to him like every day or a lot. So he wanted to acknowledge and let you know that he hears you. Can you clarify if that's true? Maybe. I felt as soon as I felt the heart ache, Alan. No, I didn't get an Alan, but that's okay. I just share with whatever comes up, and I'm still developing this mediumship side because I do keep blocking it out, unfortunately, and I only from last week from the eclipse I stopped blocking it, so I'm all inviting all that in at the moment. So things are coming through more and more with my mediumship, and I'm encouraging it all. So I'm just sharing as things develop and grow through. I do often. Cool. So I feel that. So definitely it was him letting you know that he honors you for respecting him and loving him. And if you can just say, I forgive, like there's nothing I feel you need to forgive, but it feels like he feels he needs to be forgiven for something. Maybe because he left at a young age. If you can just verbally say that in your next meditation to Alan, that'd be great. So yeah, if you can do that. Yeah, cool. So the two things: meditate, bring the energy in, bring it up to your head, bring it in as white, not clear. I've got white. Clear quartz is really cool. I don't know why I showed you that. You know what clear quartz is. But yeah, bring that in, and you can actually tune clear quartz to whatever you want. So set the intention in the clear quartz first and say, this is going to heal my brain patterning, and start the firing up and go to that niche spot that I need healed and connected, and do that every day. Even write a script on it that within a couple of weeks it'll be gone and healed and firing again, or whatever you want to word it for you, and then read that script every day and do that every day. And it's only like 3 to 6 minutes, like 3 minutes each. That's yeah, do that. All right. I just want to give you one more card, and I've got that, and it's like a Y junction, which I don't think you're really at. It's like, are you wanting to change? Do you really want this? Well, then you can go and get it if you want it. So implement what I've given you, and things will change and develop, and things will get better. So that's your choice. Like I said, everyone, I can only give you guidance and say, look, this is what I feel, this is what happens, and this is how you can help correct or fix or improve the situation. It's still up to you to go ahead and do it, because otherwise it'll just keep going back until we learn our lessons. So thank you. Have a good night, Heather. Anyone else want a quick reading? while I'm here, I'll check what the time is. Now my computer's frozen. I'm trying to check what the time is. 8:25. Cool. That's okay. Thank you. So, cool. Thank you. I know you will. I just like to make sure that it's still your decision to take part and make sure you follow through. It's not the light, it's the white. So it can be light white, but it's the white. If that means anything different to you, it means different to me. So even like white paper, it's that white that you're bringing in. So yeah, you can watch this back and if you forget anything anyway. So I'm trying to invite, I got Tracy there, but I can't invite you. And this is the problem I keep having every week, which is why I'm going to start next week and do an Instagram live. And hopefully I will be able to... White matter in brain. Don't know. Okay. Maybe that's why it needs to be white. I'm not sure. So, Kevin, I will... Tracy, hold on. I'll do Kevin. Sorry, Tracy, I'm just feeling I've got to connect to Kevin first. And then I'll do Tracy. Cole. So I can't bring either of you onto a live. Like I say, that's the trouble I'm having with Facebook at the moment. Oh no, I can. I just sent you a request, Kevin. For some reason, now I can bring you on. If you're able to do that, that'd be cool. So I'm just waiting. Kevin, just check. There'll be somewhere where you click or something. You can. I think it's normally at the top where you can accept and do the live video. No, I can't see anything. No. Couldn't bring you on. All right, now I'm having troubles. Oh, there we go. Thank you, I'll watch it back. Cool. I'm just trying to see if I can bring anyone on. I can't. All right. So I'll just try Kevin and then I'll go to Tracy and do it without the and I'll do it without the live. So you still okay, Kev? Or Kevin? Let me know. Make a few comments. That'd be good. And I will start connecting. And if you are watching after you comment, just take 3 breaths. Breathe in so then I can connect and share with what I pick up. So I'll just wait for you to check if you're still there, Kevin. I started to connect and I got a really big headache. So it's either resistance or you do have a real big headache. So I just want to make sure if you can make a comment before I go any further and let me know that you're there while I have a drink. And my tiny soup cup, which is not soup. So Kev. Hello. If I could dance right now, I could dance while I was waiting. Still not sure. Are you there, Kev, or not? Because I can't tell. I'm still here. Cool. Well, I'll go to Tracy. All right. So I can't connect you on the live. Take 3 breaths, and I'll start with you, Tracy. And if Kevin comes back, he'll make a comment and let me know after you. So, Tracy. So I'm getting 3 things. Cool. Thanks, Kev. I'll just do Tracy because I couldn't get hold of you. So Tracy, I feel that you're intuitive, but I get a bit of a headache because it feels like you're pushing a bit hard. So take a break with whatever you're doing with that. Or is it that it feels like you're frustrated? I get a little bit of anxiousness around it. If you can let me know, Tracy, what that is about. But anxious is coming up even more. And then I got a bit of money issues around that and a bit of stability issues, I guess. I don't know. It's not really an issue, but unstableness. So, Trace, can you confirm any of that? And that's okay, Kev. I'll come back to you in a sec. And if these are quick, I might have time for you, Gabby. I'll just write you down. So, Tracy, that was you. If you can reply as quick as you can, which is why I love lives, but it's not working for most people tonight. Okay. I still get that anxiousness, Tracy. So hopefully you're, it's very anxious lately. Cool. Is it because you're pushing your intuitive side? Because that's what it feels like. Like you keep trying really hard to connect or do something, and it's just not working out, or it's not giving you the outcome that you feel. Okay. And cool. So, like I say, take a break. Just do it every 3rd day. So light a candle, really important, because you need to set the intention. You need to go, okay, this sounds very dictating. So I invite, when anyone wants to do a deep meditation as such and connect to their intuitive stuff, which I don't do enough either, to light a candle. Always do it in the same location of the house, whether it's outside, inside, or whatever, and that'll be your sacred space. It can be in the middle of the lounge room, it doesn't matter, but you set that space up. You put the intent out there that is yours, to the spirit world, or whatever you want to call it, to the universe, and then you invite them in. You do your protection, saying whatever you want, let in white light, and protect me from all evil entities and entities, and give me guidance and communication. Done. That's how simple it can be. So set that up before you go into it, which I do forget a lot myself. Alarm going off. What else, Tracy? Feels like you got do you have a question? I keep getting that you want to know something. And then it's like, it feels like I answered some of that already. Maybe you've got another one. I keep getting a question. So the anxiety lately is the spirits that are really trying to come through a lot to give you messages, but you're trying too hard around that. I was either a big yes or a big no. I just got a big headache from that. Just give me a sec. Love. Okay, cool. So I invite you to start connecting in your meditation. Connect to yourself. Connect to your loving yourself, and look at love. Okay, so loving self, loving everything that happens, good and bad. All right. Keep looking at my fan. So that's what that instant headache I got was. So, and then you're taking on too many other people's problems. They're sitting on your shoulders, giving you tight necks, and you can just lay on Mother Earth, ask her to take that away, and then that'll help. Really simple. So there's a few things. All right. So work on that. I'll move back to Kevin, and good luck, Tracy. That should help a bit. All right. I still get messages about your shoulders and tension. So yeah, like I said, make sure you lay on Mother Earth. Put your palms down so then the energy can come in, go through where that is, and then release out the right. Cool, great. So Kevin, back to you. I'll just see if I can reconnect again. Cool. I'm bringing you online. Hopefully you get that and you can come on. It'll just speed things up because typing takes time. Well, it does for me anyway. No, declined. That's okay. Did you still want a reading, Kev? If you don't want to come online, did you want to come online or just do a reading and type? What would you like? You're still cool. Did you want to come on live video and get a reading, or just type a reply each time? Because I've picked up a few things already. Yep. But did you want to? Can I invite you to the live so then you do a video at the same time so I can talk to you that way, or do you just want to type a reply? Yeah, that's okay. Hey Lee. So do you want to come onto the live video, Kevin, or do you just want to stay there and not come on, and I'll just do a reading that way? What would you prefer? Not sure, I haven't heard. So Kev, just to tell you what I've picked up, I tried to reply, cool. So I picked up straight away a lot of heat in the right hand. There's a lot of tension there, and it's related to a more of an, it can be a guilt, shame, worry, or anger. I first picked up anger, and it feels like on your left hand you're blocking people and not letting too many people in. All right. Does that seem right for you? So where we accept people, where we talk to people, and we share details about ourselves, it comes in our left hand. That's where we let people into our soul, into our life, and it feels like you don't let many people in. You might, I get like, it feels like, yes, I do, is what it feels like you just said. But that's just feeling that I'm getting, like your energy flow, you're not accepting other people's energy as such, in general. So if you walk down and meet new people, it takes a while for you to get to let them in before you trust them and things like that. Cool. Is that something you want to improve, change, or look at? Because this has happened since you were a boy, and it affects your heart, not heart condition, but heart as in love and feeling to self. Because I keep getting a heart ache, heart pain, and then the resentment, anger kind of like thing keeps popping up. Yep, cool. That's okay. I get that. So as soon as I read that, it feels that, yes. But it feels like, because you're an empath as such, you're feeling other people's stuff, you stop letting too many people in because they affect you, and you only let them in when you want to, which is still fine, which is why I was checking if there's anything you want guided around that. And you're feeling other people's emotions, and you're not understanding that it's not our own emotions that we're feeling, it's other people's emotions. And the message I get is that that's still, there's still a block, or there's still something stuck there when we're younger, that is still there, if that makes sense. So yep, that's okay. Everyone in the world heals people. It just depends on how much, and if we do it for a living and that kind of stuff. And I understand all that. So I wanted to ask, have you ever done a visualization? Yep. And gone to the place of you as a little boy, visited that place, and honored the emotions that other people gave you that you may have took on as a boy, thinking that they're your own. If you haven't, I invite you to do a visualization of you honoring you as a boy and visiting that place. Is 10 minutes really of your time, and you can just do it yourself. I used to run workshops doing similar things, and I'm going to be starting workshops again doing this. But there's that little wounded boy that keeps coming up that I keep feeling, and it's related to love to self, and the emotion of other people's emotions that is caught up within that, if that makes sense. All right. So visualization will really help. Visit your younger boy, honor, thank him, and then maybe do that a couple of times. If the first one feels good, just do it again in a week or in a month. That will help a lot. And it's like that wounded boy is what keeps coming up. Okay. Cool. So talk to them, and visualization, like I say, talk to your spirit guide and say, look, how should I do that? Or should I look at my wounded boy? Or do I have a wounded boy, as in myself, as when I was a boy? And what are you able to do? And it's not just thinking it, it's both. So if we only think it or only write it, we need to think and do simultaneously to change or do anything around. Okay. Cool. So I will move on. Are you okay with that? Is there any other questions, or because that's the message I felt like I had to explain to you to look at and investigate. Is that okay? Just going through the list again. I don't have long. And I think it was Gabby. Are you still there, Gabby, or not? Yeah, no worries. Good luck. Let me know. Yeah. And then Gabby, I'll give you a minute if you're still there. Thanks, Kevin. And I can give you a quick reading. Just let me know. Type quick. Otherwise, I'll end tonight. Cool. Gabby. While I'm waiting for her, if she doesn't come on when I finish, next week I'll be doing this on Instagram. And hopefully people have Instagram, but I feel Instagram will work a lot easier, better. I'll have less glitches and things like that. Cool. So I'll come to you, Gabby. All right. Now I can't add you, unfortunately. All right, Gabby. So close your eyes, breathe 3 times, and that'll help me connect, because I can't sense you right now. All right, I just want to check. When I asked you to have 3 breaths, were you going into like a meditative state? Because I'm not able to sense you as such. When when I ask for 3 breaths, people sometimes sit there and meditate, and then I can't connect because their energy is like gone to another place. So I don't want you to meditate as such. Just focus and try to send me your vibration, whatever you want to call it. Okay, cool. So I feel your energy isn't flowing fluently. It comes as a wave. So it's like a woo, or like, how do I even word that? It's like up and down like this. All right. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying it's good. That's just what I sense right now. It feels like you're spiritual, that you're very intuitive, psychic, all of that. Is there a question, or there's something that you're worried about? I feel like there's something that you're not able to speak up about, whether that's on here or in person on here. I'm getting like a heart pain. I'm just making sure it's related to yours. It is related to yours. I don't know if you get heart pains. And it's linked to like a lower back pain. And no energy to the head. So, which is a bit funny. Wanting to know. So I'll focus on energy first, because I don't look at futures as such. I look at total well-being. So then when we look at someone's well-being, then they can manifest and get what they want. So if you want to conceive, we've got to look at our well-being and fix and align that for the best child to come through as such. All right. Okay, cool. So those things are related to you to look at just for a few weeks to resolve. So there's a lot of people that can't conceive because they don't want to. It's not really fix their problem, but they don't want to look at certain issues, and if they don't look at certain issues, then it doesn't happen, and then they go through so many things and they push really hard, and that is one way to fix things, is push really hard. But another way is to actually deal with whatever the past issues or experiences through life are, and it's a lot easier. And then we don't go through that roller coaster of up and down kind of thing. And I feel that when your energy comes in, it doesn't go to your head. It only goes to your head when you're going through meditation and spiritual connection kind of things, related to the ADHD. Like, you don't. What I'll invite you to do is bring the energy in your left hand, and I've got red. All right, which might sound ironic, but bring red like jasper in your left hand. Bring that in and invite that to go up to your head, and specifically look at that hyperactivity, ADHD, or whatever you want to label it, or whatever, and that'll actually calm it down. All right, and you can feels like if you've got a red jasper, hold in your hand, and it feels like a little red round ball that you want to physically bring in and go to your head to go and heal that area, if that makes sense. And try to do that every 3 days, just for 2 weeks, all right? So I'm feeling really hot right now, so physically warm. Not hot like, oh, hot. Anyway, try to make a joke. That's okay. So I'm just sending you energy, all right? But I'm getting really hot, so you should be getting really warm, especially in your right hand. And your right hand, what you can do is put that down your right side. I'll stand up and show you. You can put your hand down and you flick your hand like that, and that can increase the release of that tension, is what I feel. So you want to bring that red jasper in, that red ball, bring into your head for calm. Now, whether that sounds ironic, I'm not sure. That will help that side of things, all right? Because it feels like you keep avoiding that energy flow into your head, because it's not about feeding that. It's about healing that and making connection to it, but the right connection, all right? And then that will help with your back pain, because you don't have to think about money and all those other things that keep creeping in. Okay, so that's what that meant. So that heart pain was your worry about conceiving if you do have a baby. So what I want you to do is write a script for how you want to conceive, not conceive, but how you want to have childbirth. So my book comes out in September. It explains in more detail what a script is, but I shared it earlier in this live. But write down that you want to have an easy pregnancy, that there is no heart problems with both of you. You're fully in love and embraced with your child. There is no issues. You can even tell them how long you want the birth to go for. You don't want a quick birth. You want it like a 2-hour birth. 2 to 4 is good. My wife was like an hour and a half was the longest, and the shortest was 20 minutes, which is too short because they don't get the nutrients when they're born that quick. My kids wanted to come quickly. So yeah, pretty much positive thinking. But what you want to do with the script is write your emotions behind it of how you want to feel. And you've got to read that every day, all right? If not twice a day, every morning and night. I do have my script. Hold on, I'll just turn my computer on and I can read you mine. Not that mine's any good. All right, and maybe that'll help. Yeah, all right, I'll definitely be doing that. Cool. So my script at the moment, this is not perfect. I wake up with love and gratitude and breathe in fresh air for every day. My gifts are limitless and grow each day, touching people each and every day, helping them, guiding them, loving them. My vibrant energy will impact many people, guiding them towards a better life and well-being. We will move into a beautiful home shortly where we will fit in with the stunning views of green and fresh air of loving and supporting environment. My soul-to-soul readings and healing launches and inbounds customers with love and knowledge of connection and being, and help many people. I continue to lose more weight, eat more healthy every day, and help others as well. My family are financially secure with enough money for me to quit my carpentry business and only do soul to soul readings and go do book launches. That's what my script is. I have not put much feeling into that, mainly because I was working like 12, 14-hour days for the last like 3 years or something. So I'm giving all that up, and this is what I'm trying to get going in my business now. So that was my script. Everyone should have a script. Everyone should know what they want, or at least if they don't know, write a script saying, I'd like to know how I want to feel, what I want to be, and be more clear. And that's it. And then it'll come. If you don't know, write that that's what you want. I want to know. I want more clarity in life. Then it happens. So that's all for today. Thank you for coming. Remember, next week I'll do a post as well. I'm going to try this on Instagram, and hopefully people turn up. Well, they will. So if you want a free, like this tonight, a soul to soul reading, come on Instagram. It is Soul to Soul Mark Anthony Hamilton is my username on Instagram, but I also share it from Instagram onto the page, so then you know. All right. So love you all. Yeah. Have a beautiful week, and any messages, questions, please let me know. If there's anything you want to know in generally, let me know. Have a great day, and I've got to stop saying let me know. Bye. Stop finishing.